Hey Eagles, welcome to this new installment of EaglEye. I'm Reese Castile. Hope all of you had a good time at prom last weekend. I know I did. We have a great show for you today. We'll talk a bit about trending technology issues and devices, a little sports, and a lot of dancing. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Choreographing a dance can take a varying amount of time depending on how long it's going to be and the dance style and the skill level of the students learning it. I think the hardest part about teaching a dance is working with varying ability levels and making sure that everybody is challenged yet everybody is capable. Sometimes the vision that I have doesn't always mesh with the vision the students have, so we have to come to an agreement on how it should be performed. My favorite one this year was one choreographed by one of our guest artists. Actually, both of the ones choreographed by our guest artists are really interesting and different, and I think that's why I like them the best, because I had nothing to do with them, but they're really high quality work. I think the students are going to do well. I think they're going to realize when it gets close to performance that it takes a lot of work to put on a show and that all their hard work is going to pay off.
Hey Eagles, around the school you may have noticed some people walking around with one of the hottest upcoming trends, a fidget toy. But along with its growing popularity, there has also sparked some controversy as to its uses.
I got a fidget toy because it helps me focus, especially when there is too much energy in my body but I can't really go anywhere. So I can just take it out of my pocket and fidget with it, and that helps me refocus on my work.
So how does it affect my students? It's good for some because it can help them channel their energy. It can also be a distraction for others. I think it's a benefit for a small percentage. I think overall though it's a nice fad that will come and go like many other things.
The spinners haven't really had a great effect on our classroom. Can be positive for some kids, but I think overall in general it seems more to be just kind of a fun toy to play with.
So I don't see too many students needing them. I think there's some that legitimately do, but I think right now the market with people buying them is more because of that's what they have. So I want one too.
I recommend it to kids who can't focus or maybe have anxiety because it does help with those type of things.
It's hard to determine whether fidget toys help or hinder a student's performance. What do you think? Tweet us your opinion at AV EaglEye. Reporting for EaglEye, I'm Connie Knight.
Go Eagles! We all know the chant. We love our fair share of sports as much as the next guy, but sometimes watching the players from afar, it becomes easy to assume that that's all they are. So we decided to take a closer look at the BTS of GLAX.
Well, I really love the speed of the game, but also I love the team aspect of it. It doesn't take one person to win the game. You have to have the whole team working together as a whole.
Yeah, we have really, really good girls on the team, but one girl versus 11 isn't going to do well. It's all about the team working together, having fun, and just doing the best that we can.
We're really lucky to have a group of girls who have been playing together since about 5th grade, and so knowing each other so well on and off the field is really benefiting us when we are playing other teams.
Lacrosse is just a really fun way to meet new friends, and it's a really easy sport to be good at even if you just started. So yeah, it takes a little work, but it's really fun just to have a good time, and you will get better no matter what.
All these different girls who usually wouldn't play a sport together have found a home together on the lacrosse team.
We're fortunate enough to have plenty of opportunities to grow close to the ones around us. So join something. You won't regret it. Reporting for EaglEye, I'm Hennessy Cabrera.
The internet is something that we use every day. There are a lot of policies that go into it, but one of those things is called net neutrality. You've heard a lot about it, but what is net neutrality anyway?
Net neutrality as it is right now is a lot like an open street or a network of streets in your city. If you are in a car and you need to go and you need to travel to Wikipedia, you're free to take your route to get there. So you go from road to road, street to street, you run into lights, you run into stop signs, but you get there. With the bill that the FCC has coming into play is where the businesses that run the streets can decide they're going to put a red light on an intersection, and they're going to put traffic cones up saying that you now need to travel all the way around in order to get to that business. So that makes your travel time from one place to the other slower or even blocked entirely. So when you take something as large as what the internet's become, and then you start monetizing it, and you start breaking it up, and you have people and companies that get to decide how that internet's being used, it's disconcerting to think about those people being able to decide for a large amount of people what they find and how they find it.
Even though the future of the internet seems gloomy, we can still take action.
The bill still hasn't passed, so it's going through the government process and is going to be voted on. So if you feel like you need to get involved in the process, this is the time to get involved and to reach out to the people that represent you and contact them about how you feel, because then they get to go in and they get to vote on those things.
Net neutrality is a huge topic to discuss, and we just talked about the basics here. If you would like to know more information, head to fcc.gov/general/open-internet. Reporting for EaglEye, I'm Steven Schroeder.
Prom. Everybody was having a great time with their dates, except for me. Until I found the hottest one ever. People stared at me, but they were just jealous.
Does your date have a ticket?
It's Beyonce. You're the one who needs tickets to see her.
Come on. Where's your ticket? I don't think...
Hey Sharish, what time is it? Hey Sharish, what time is it?
There's more free time.
Go, go, Power Rangers! Hey Sharish, Sharish. Hey Sharish, what time is it?
What?
What time is it?
6:24.
It is now time to start the Grand March.
I'm not one for fancy food. I prefer more of a happy meal.
Just fun, Suresh?
Oh, I did. I had a blast, bro. Hopefully you guys come back and do it again next year.
I definitely will.
Yeah.
Didn't you have a date?
Yeah, bro. I wonder where she went.
Wow, Beyonce, you look beautiful tonight.
That's all we have for this edition. We'll see you in a few weeks for the last show of the year. Thanks for watching.